Welcome to 365 Language Planet. This is 外国語で楽しもう Episode 2. これから質問を表示します。その後3分聞かけて、その質問を外国語で書いてください。最後に3分聞かけて、その質問に対する答えを書いてください。From now, I will display a question. Then you have 3 minutes to write the question in a foreign language. Lastly, you have 3 minutes to write your answer to the question. 各エピソードは4つの質問と1つの質疑応答セッションで構成されています。Each episode consists of 4 questions and 1 Q&A session. さあ、始めましょう! Let's begin! The first question of this episode is 私は中国人です。中国人です。あなたはSo, この文を外国語で言うとどうなりますか? How would you say this question in a foreign language? Please let me know in the chat. チャットで教えてください。How would you say this question in a foreign language? 私は中国人です。あなたはこの文を外国語で言うとどうなりますか? How would you say? 私は中国人です。あなたは in a foreign language. In Chinese, I would say 我是中国人，你吗？你呢？That's what I would say in Chinese. But how about you? What foreign language? You can use any foreign language you want. English, French, German, Spanish. How would you say? 私は中国人です。あなたは in a foreign language. Please let me know in the chat. Oh my gosh, I forgot to start the timer. Oh no. You have 3 minutes. 3分間あります。So, in Italian, Italiano, io sono cinese. E tu? That's what I would say in Chinese. But how about you? What would you say? How would you say? 私は中国人です。あなたは in a foreign language. Please let me know in the chat. All right, Taka, thank you for joining tonight's show. Je suis, I don't know, maybe chinoise? Et vous? That's my guess. I guess that's French, right? Nice sentence. Takesh, thanks for joining tonight's show. I'm Chinese. And you? That's great. Great English. Fantastic. Let's see. In German, ich bin Chinesen. Und du? A little bit different. All right. Okay. So how would you say 私は中国人です。あなたは in a foreign language. If you're still typing, please continue and you can share your answer in the chat or in the comments anytime. この文を外国語で言うとどうなりますか？All right. Well, now, この文に外国語でどのように答えますか？ How would you answer this question in a foreign language? You have 3 minutes. 3分間あります。Okay, I remembered the timer this time. All right, so in Chinese, I would say, 我是美国人。Which means I'm American. So that's how I would answer this question. But how would you answer this question in a foreign language? Okay, a hybrid. Nice job sharing the question. I am Chinese, and you, fantastic. Thank you for joining tonight's show. And now, how would you answer this question in a foreign language? この文を外国語でどのように答えますか? All right, Takanona, nice answer. I need to study French. Yoko would say, oh, Yoko, thanks for joining tonight's show. I'm not Chinese, I'm Japanese. That's great. Takesh says, I'm Japanese. Great. I think, like if someone said, I'm Chinese, how about you? I would just, maybe just say I'm Japanese. If someone said, are you Chinese? I would say, no, I'm not Chinese. I'm Japanese. Or, I'm not Chinese, I'm American. In English. Great job. Nice answers. In Italian, io sono americano. All right, nice answer. A hybrid? No, I am Japanese. Yes. I wrote, io sono americano. I'm American in Italian. Okay, great job. All right, let's move on to the second question, which is, 寝る前に何かするのが好きですか？この文を外国語で言うとどうなりますか？ How would you say this question in a foreign language? You have 3 minutes. 3分間あります。寝る前に何をするのが好きですか？ How would you say this question in a foreign language? この文を外国語で言うとどうなりますか？ So, this one's a little tougher. All right. I had to check my notes. All right. In Italian, I would say, Cosa ti piace fare prima di andare a letto? That's what I would say in Italian. How about you? All right. Takesh says, what do you like to do before going to bed? Great. Nice, nice answer. Very nice. 寝る前に何をするのが好きですか？この文を外国語で言うとどうなりますか？ How would you say this question in a foreign language? 寝る前に何をするのが好きですか？In German, I would say, Was machst du gerne, bevor du ins Bett gehen? Not gehen. Was machst du gerne, bevor du ins Bett gehst? What? Sorry. So, 寝る前に何をするのが好きですか？ How would you say this question in a foreign language? この文を外国語で言うとどうなりますか？ Oh, wow. Fantastic. Nice job, Taka. Looks like very interesting French. I can't read it. I really need to start studying French so I can read your answers. Great job. Nice work. Okay, if you're still typing, please continue and you can share your answer anytime. Now, この文に外国語でどのように答えますか？ How would you answer this question in a foreign language? You have 3 minutes. 3分間あります。How would you answer this question in a foreign language? この文に外国語でどのように答えますか？ I guess, I could answer this question in Japanese. Japanese is a foreign language for me. So, Takesh has an answer. I like listening to my favorite music before going to bed. Great. Great answer. Neru mae ni. Oh. Oh. 寝る前にお風呂に入るのが好きです。あなたはAlright, that's my answer. I wrote 寝る前にお風呂に入るのが好きです。あなたは How about you? この寝る前に何をするのが好きですか？この文に外国語でどのように答えますか？ How would you answer this question in a foreign language? Please let me know in the chat. All right. Takanona, nice answer. I think that's it's kind of the same as Takeshi's answer in English, almost. I haven't studied French for a long time, but it looks like you wrote, I like listening to music, which is great. Nice answer. Okay. Okay, a hybrid. I like to play games. Nice answer. Great. Okay, well, let's move on to the third question of this episode, which is, 昨日何か楽しいことをしましたか？ So, この文を外国語で言うとどうなりますか？ How would you say this question in a foreign language? 昨日何か楽しいことをしましたか？ So, how would you say this question in a foreign language? この Oh, God, you have 3 minutes. 3分間あります。Oh, no. Okay. Almost forgot the timer again. Alright, so 昨日何か楽しいことをしましたか？この文を外国語で言うとどうなりますか？In German, I would say, Hast du gestern etwas Schönes gemacht? That's what I would say in German. All right, Takesh says, what did you do for fun yesterday? Nice. Nice answer. There's many ways you can say this. So, what did you do for fun yesterday? Nice question. Nice way to ask it. 昨日何か楽しいことをしましたか？この文を外国語で言うとどうなりますか？ Alright, Takanona says, did you do anything fun yesterday? That's a great way to say this question in a foreign language as well. In Spanish, you can say, ¿Hiciste algo divertido ayer? ¿Hiciste algo divertido ayer? I have no idea how to say this question in Chinese. But I know, Spanish and a little bit German. Okay, so now, この文に外国語でどのように答えますか? How would you answer this question in a foreign language? And the question was, 昨日何か楽しいことをしましたか? So, the most simple answer could be yes. Yes. Chinese, しだ. I think しだ. In Italian, si. German, yeah. And Spanish, si. Yes. But, it's good to give a little bit longer. Oh my God, I didn't start the timer again. Longer answer. So you have 3 minutes. Okay, how would you answer this question in a foreign language? 昨日何か楽しいことをしましたか? この文に外国語でどのように答えますか? In German, I would say, ja, ich habe mit meinem Sohn Videospiele gespielt. Means, はい。私は息子とゲームをやりました。どう? How about you? あなたは昨日何か楽しいことをしましたか? この文に外国語でどのように答えますか? How would you answer this question in a foreign language? Mm. 昨日私の息子とゲームをやりました。In Japanese, yes. 昨日息子とゲームをやりました。Or maybe しました。Alright, Takanona says, yesterday my family and I went to an Italian restaurant. Sounds fun. That sounds great. Italian food is very nice. And of course, you could always say no. 昨日何か楽しいことをしましたか? いいえ。何も、楽しいことをしませんでした。I didn't do anything fun. That's okay too. So, yeah. If you're still typing, please continue, and you can share your answer to this question in a foreign language anytime. Anytime. Okay, so let's move on to question number 4. 明日何かやりたいことはありますか？この文を外国語で言うとどうなりますか？ How would you say this question in a foreign language? You have 3 minutes. 3分間あります。明日何かやりたいことはありますか？ How would you say this question in a foreign language? この文を外国語で言うとどうなりますか？ Alright, Wyoh says, yes, I watched a favorite TV drama until midnight. Sounds fun. Takesh says, I finally got my complete set of photo cards from my favorite band's e-print service yesterday. Fantastic. That's great news and great sentences. Okay, so now the question is, 明日何かやりたいことはありますか？この文を外国語で言うとどうなりますか？ How would you say this question in a foreign language? So, in Spanish, I would say, hay algo divertido ¿Hay algo que quieres hacer mañana? That's what I would say in Spanish. I could say, hay algo que te gustaría hacer mañana. But, in Spanish, you can say quieres or te gustaría. Like English, like using want or would you like. How about you? How would you say this question in a foreign language? 明日何かやりたいことはありますか? All right. Takesh says, do you have anything you'd like to do tomorrow? Great. Great question. How would you say this question in a foreign language? 明日何かやりたいことはありますか? Do you have anything you'd like to do tomorrow? Is one great way to say this question. All right, Takanona says, do you want to do anything tomorrow? Great question. That's okay too. All right, well, I think the timer stopped, so I'm going to move on. But if you're still typing, please continue, and you can share this question in a foreign language anytime. Now, 今、この文に外国語でどのように答えますか? How would you answer this question in a foreign language? You have 3 minutes. 3分間あります。明日何かやりたいことはありますか? So, in Spanish, sí, quiero dar buenas lecciones a mis alumnos. Which means, yes, I want to give good lessons to my students. Mañana, tomorrow. ¿Y tú? How about you? 明日何かやりたいことはありますか? How would you answer this question in a foreign language? この文に外国語でどのように答えますか? Maybe in Japanese, I would say, はい。いいレッスンを教えたいです。あなたは? Very simple, but true, very true. I said, yes, I want to teach good lessons. How about you? That's my answer in Japanese. How about you? 明日何かやりたいことはありますか? この文に外国語でどのように答えますか? How would you answer this question in a foreign language? All right, Takesh says, I'd like to attend your English conversation class tomorrow. I'm happy to hear that. I want you to attend too. Takanona says, yes, I want to see a movie tomorrow. Nice. That's great. All right, well, if you're still typing, please continue, and you can share what you would like to do tomorrow in the chat or in the comments anytime. Okay, so tonight we got one more section. Q&A time is back. So, 最近学んだ外国語で質問を共有することもできます。Now, you can share questions in a foreign language that you have learned recently. We're going to give you 4 minutes. So, okay, you got 4 minutes. You can share questions in a foreign language that you have learned recently. 最近学んだ外国語で質問を共有することもできます。Alright, Lyle says, I want to wake up early. It makes me happy. Me too. Me too. I've been going to bed kind of late recently, so I hope I can go to bed early tonight and wake up early and happy tomorrow. I hope. Okay. So, 今、最近学んだ外国語で質問を共有することもできます。Now, you can share questions in a foreign language that you have learned recently. So, anything is fine. I learned recently, today, I learned how to say I like in Chinese. Find it. おしはん Chungwen. I like Chinese. So I think, like I said, do you like Chinese? Like Chinese language? Zhe hang. Zhe hang. Ni Zhe hang Chungwen Ma? Okay, so I think that is, do you like Chinese? Chinese language. And I would say, yes, she da. That's my new question. I'm studying Chinese recently, and I just learned that today. All right, Takesh says, I think I'm gonna be busy tomorrow, so I'm not sure whether I'll be able to attend your class. Oh, great English, great English. Nice job. But I'm sorry to hear that. Fingers crossed, I hope you will be able to attend. All right. Well, if you're still typing, please continue, and you can share questions in a foreign language that you have learned recently in the chat or in the comments anytime. And you can definitely share next time, because this show is every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Japan Standard Time. So you can watch, next week, and you can share your questions live, or you can share your questions, anytime. All right. Well, that's the end of tonight's show. So thank you so much for having fun with languages with me tonight. I had lots of fun with languages with you. So thank you guys so much for joining tonight's show. I like Chinese food. Nice sentence. Okay, well, I hope you guys all have a great night, and I hope to see you next week at 8:30 p.m. Japan Standard Time. So till then, have a great night. Bye. Hasta semana.